Welcome everybody to the another episode of Practical Astrology for You. I am your friend Tapan. A boring session with me. Yeah, just for the fun. Actually, I had thought of posting a yearly prediction, but I thought that won't be of much use, not actually of practical use. That will just show my talent and nothing else. And that actually shows no talent. People do a yearly prediction just to sell themselves, and I don't want to do that. So I will be doing the Sun transit in Aries. So as you all might be knowing, most of my followers might be knowing that when Sun enters the Aries sign, it gets exalted. Yeah, it has entered the Ashwini Nakshatra. It's a Ketu Nakshatra. Then it will move to the Bharani Nakshatra. That will be Venus Nakshatra. Then it will move into Kritika Nakshatra. That will be Sun own Nakshatra. So there's 3 nakshatras, and the sign lord is Mars, a friend of Sun. So as such, the transit is taken as good, but as you all might be knowing, that Sun is a very fierce planet, hot planet, hotter than Mars, but it has a royalty in it. They are quite similar in actions actually. Sometimes we can't separate the two planets many times, but a royalty always lies in Sun results. Mars is not that much royal. So if someone gets a job regarding police job, suppose, so if Sun provides him that job, then he will be an officer. But if Mars gives that same job, then he will be a constable. So that's the difference. Means one can become DSP, DYSP, whatever, means regarding UPPSC or state PSC, he will enter into that rank. And in Mars, it could be the lowest constable also. So there the difference lies. So one need to understand the things actually, means how planets behave. So everyone has to understand those things. Means it's not so easy to predict everything. Means many times people ask me, okay, this is this, why this is not happening like this, and why this is showing a different result, because you are not able to understand the essence of that planet, the main, what to suggest about that planet. There is a difference in every planet. Even Jupiter and Venus are 2 different planets. In some aspects, Venus is very good. In some aspects, Jupiter is better. So you all have to understand. Every planet has something different from the other. That's why they are separate. Now, I have made a note, so I can speak on Sun. So the main problem it happens is when it has moved to the sign, means the Aries sign, it has become more hot. As such, you all know Uttarayan and Dakshinayan. So we see that from the Sankrants actually. So the movement of Sun is guided by that. So every prediction is decided on this Uttarayan and Dakshinayan. So the Uttarayan time is considered better, and the Dakshinayan termed as a bit negative side. Okay, so that's why Sun is most important planet in many aspects, Atma Karaka. So I had to give this a bit of lecture, which I have avoided, but I think it's important. One has to understand the essence. So what difference this transit will make? It will make a hell lot of difference. Many official works were upheld for many people. Many clearance and they were not getting many clearance, so they will get those clearances done. But still Rahu is posited out there, so many may still feel a pinch in their job, their work, their clearances which they wanted to get from officials, government officials. So that may still be a dragging situation. So it's a bit 50-50, y'all can say, something good, something bad. And for certain signs it is very good actually, that Rahu won't be affecting anything actually on to that level. And on top of that, there is a solar eclipse happening on 20th, so that will be another negative. So in many aspects this sun transit is very important. You see, 5 days prior to solar eclipse, means from tomorrow only, things will start, what to say, showing its signs, especially with the negative people, means in whose negative houses sun has moved. So they have to be especially more aware. So offer water to sun, that will be the best remedy. Surya Stotam Path. So chant that at least one mala. Surya Hriday Suratam. So I will be starting with Aries. So the transit is good for Aries people, but try to keep your temper cool, because now sun has come over your head, so you will very often lose your cool. So control your temper, and especially on your relatives. So don't become very harsh, don't offend them. That's the suggestion from my side to the Aries people. And there is a travel in your card, so do that. Some official work may come, for that you may have to undergo a travel, so that will be fine, but take care, especially take care of the foods. So don't eat too spicy and hot food. For everyone I would say that don't take a hot and spicy food, avoid taking that. That will be very helpful, because the sun transit increases the body temperature also, so try to balance that out. So everything is fine for Aries otherwise. And the thing to worry, maybe your father health could be a thing to worry as such, because Rahu is there, so untoward thing may happen, especially during this after 20th of April. Watch for the next 5 days, and from everyone actually, at least watch for the next 5 days after 20th April, your father's health. So it's important for everyone. This warning is for everyone, not just Aries. Then for Taurus, you may move away from your birthplace, and your expenses will get increased, since the transit is in your 12th house. It's not so good for Taurus people, and your problems may also rise. So overall it's a negative transit for Taurus people. Then for Gemini, it's a very good transit, because for them the transit is in the 11th house, so profit will be increased, gain from government officials, government work, and you may be offered a new job, new post, whatever it may be. It depends, it varies from person to person actually. Some increment in salary, profits from government, this type of thing you will be having. And even you can gain money from your father is rich and all. Some announcements may come from your father, good things you may get news of good things, so it depends. Then for Cancer people, okay, the transit is in the 10th house, so it's a very good thing for the Cancer people. You might meet a king-like person, a fatherly figure, a godly figure, a good high post of official who may be very happy with you. So everything will be good regarding government and all, father, everyone will be happy with your job, everything will be cozy for you in your job environment. So it's a good transit for them. Overall it's very good. Then for the Leo people, there is a red flag for the Leo people. If the transit is not good, you may have a loss of prestige, money, decrease in income, false allegation may be put upon you, and decrease in happiness, and mental tension may increase. So watch for it. The transit is bad, especially from 20th till 25th of April. Then for Virgo, so you all will be having unnecessary problems with the transit. Is for the Virgo people, the transit is in the 8th house. So for Virgo people, for fear from enemies, may get bad results from past misdeeds. Means whatever you have done in the past, means you won't be no one will be placing any allegation on you for your current deeds. It's something you have done wrong in your past, is 2 months or 3 months back. For that you may be alleged wrongly or rightly, whatever. So you have to watch for that, for your past deeds. And don't fight with your wife. There is a chances, because it's the 8th house, so 2nd of 7th, so you may fight with your wife. So avoid fighting with your wife. So even your enemies may speak harsh word to you. They may insult you in public. You will hear a lot of things from your enemies. So be aware of your enemies also, because it becomes 8th from the 6th, 6th from the 8th, whatever it is, means like that, Sadashtak Yoga. So that's also not good for the 6th house. So it's like that. So whatever it is, so you have to be wary of your enemies' words. Actually, avoid facing your enemies, and don't brush with them. And for Libra, I am myself a Libra, so I feel very proud to tell this. I don't follow this. It's not that they don't happen. Actually, the predictions, they happen. I have done the prediction, but I don't follow my own predictions. So it is for Libra, it is difference of opinion with relatives, friends, and your second child or your wife may fall ill. So watch for their health, because it's in the 7th house. So in the 7th, they may have fever and all, or stomach problem. Your second child may have problem with health. The problem will either be fever, high temperature, or stomach problem. Any problem related to stomach. So, and you may have to undergo travel, but even you may face stomach problem. So avoid oily food, spicy food, hot food. Okay, that's a precautionary thing the Librans also need to do. As such, Sun is not a good planet for Librans. Means you all don't get a good result from Sun transits mostly, even if Sun is nicely placed in your horoscope, because you all can't balance that energy of Sun. That becomes too much for the Venusians. So it's like that. So I know, because I have a Libra horoscope, Libra sign. So it becomes very tough when that is very hot and you are very soft. So it happens. So then the next sign is Scorpio. For them, the transit is in the 6th house. So you see, the transit in the 6th house, Sun's transit in the 6th house is considered good. You see, the transit of Sun in 3rd house, 6th house, Upachya houses, means 3, 6, 10, 11 is considered very good. Why they are considered good? Because these are a bit of bad planets. So they tend to give good results in these houses, Upachya houses. So it's like that. Means the predictions come nice for Sun transit in the 6th house for Scorpio people. Happiness, successful completion of work. You will enjoy new clothes, good food, and may get happiness and good news from every aspect of life. So it's a good for Scorpio people. Then for Sagittarian people, the transit is in the 5th house. So the transit in the 5th house is not good, even if it is Sun's own house, 5th house. But when you see what to say, fiery planet like Sun enters his own house, so it emits more light, more energy, it feels very friendly in that house, so it's giving the 100%, and you can't tolerate 100% of Sun. So that becomes very irritating. That person will, the Sagittarius will find irritation in everything, in government jobs, means anything he will be unhappy with in his mind. His friend may be what to say, creating problems for him. So there will be loss of wealth, loss of happiness, anything means bad, means you may have face problems from your enemies, you may fall sick. So anything can go wrong for Sagittarius people. It's a bad thing. Then for Capricorn people, it's again not good. Why not good? Because for them it is, the transit is in the 4th house, and the 4th house is considered the house for moon, and the moon house is, it's a water sign, no? So it becomes heated up. So you can understand that water is boiling, and it's house, it denotes house. So you can't have a boiling environment in your house. So you can very easily understand how the environment in your house will change for you. So that same environment, you can't survive in that environment. Mental physical inabilities will start, unhappiness in your home. So the food will be very bad for you, and you may face problem with travel and sex. So, and you may also have problems related to property matters. I don't know how much that may stretch, means the problem regarding the property matters, means things may go out of the hand for certain people, and it may be a slight problem for some people. It depends upon the severity of your Sun placed in your birth horoscope. Okay, so that matter has to be checked for Capricorn people. And then Aquarius, it is a very good transit, because again for them it is the 3rd house. So the transit will be good. So you will get free from any illness or sickness which you had previously. So you will get rid of all those illnesses. You will get healthy, and happiness will come in your life. You will get respect from your friends, from your siblings, profit from your children. Your enemies may get defeated. You will gain profit and respect from everyone. And the last sign, that is Pisces. Avoid getting friendship with bad people. Don't catch any bad habits. You may have mental agony, headache, eye related problems, because Sun transit will be in your 2nd house. So 2nd house is related with your eyes also. So watch your eyes. Chances of getting any accident regarding your eye can be there. A minor accident may lead to a severe eye damage. So try to watch that. And problem may arise from agriculture. If you are an agriculturist, or you are doing any business, or any problem can come if you are not any agriculturist or any business, but problem may come from these fields, agriculture and business. So watch those areas also. This is the overall predictions which I have just made within the half hour. So it was getting late, so I thought to post it as soon as I can. So for everyone, watch it, especially from 28th April to 25th April. That will be very good if you are be wary, and don't, as such, we are modern people, but still there is a warning that nowadays NASA people and everyone has understood, and they are accepting the scientific reasoning behind not eating while it is the solar eclipse is taking place. And there is a certain thing which I want to add. Many people are not aware of those things, so I will be adding that regarding the solar eclipse which will be happening on 28th. I don't know the eclipse path and timing actually. I don't, because that eclipse is not actually taking place in India, so we Indians don't have to worry that much. So that's why I haven't started with every red flag actually regarding, so but still it is, because sun doesn't affect in your mind, it affects physically. So Americans have to be especially worry about that, because that's taking place in that side of the hemisphere, of the globe of earth. So Americans have to be much more worried, because sun eclipse is taking place on that side. That will be visible in America and other parts, I think, not in India. So wherever it is being one can see the eclipse, the effect will be more severe for them from 28th to 25th. So Indians don't have to worry that much, and y'all don't have to do any precautions as such. So have a good life, enjoy this solar eclipse, watch it on TV, because that won't be very much troublesome for Indians actually. Have a good life, have a good night. Thank you.